In this video is just do a quick introduction to creating views. We won't spend too much time on it, but this is a good introduction into what we're going to do with PL SQL. And basically what I like to do when I start out creating a view is just start with the SQL. So you just say select. I'm going to use the EMP and the department tables, which are available as a sample data set in the datasets area, content area. So I want to select the employee number, and I want to give it a column alias. An important point to views is that you give it nice column names. As employee ID. Okay, let's say that. E-name as employee name. So that somebody looking at this view can quickly ascertain what this column holds, what type of data or value this column holds. So we give it a column alias to make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm going to say that I can include the job, the manager, and the location. Remember, the location comes from the department table. So now I have to join them from EMP and department, where EMP dot department number equals department dot department number. Remember, I could use table aliases here as well. In fact, I could say E and D. And what this does, it allows me to get rid of that full table name and just put it down to initials or whatever I want to call it. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, so we got the information that we wanted to. In fact, let me just drop off King as the president, and manager is not null. For this view, we don't want to include the president of the company for whatever reason. All right, so we've got our SQL here. Now, to create a view, it's similar to what we'll be doing in PL SQL. We start out with the SQL, but the SQL is embedded in code, PL SQL code. Now this isn't PL SQL code, but it's kind of similar. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to say create view. I'm going to call it view emp department as. See, that to create the view, that's all I'm adding to my SQL right now. And I've just created my view. Now to get the information from the view, all you say is, just as if it were a table, select star from view emp department. Select that and run it, and there I go. And as you can see, my column aliases have been preserved. Employee ID, employee name, and this is the information that I want in one specific location. And views are very useful in software applications as well as in reporting and data warehousing. So that's just a brief introduction to views.